Okay, so let me just see how this works. Not really done it before. If you're watching, say hello. Type hi, whatever, however. But I'm going to do this video basically because I want to give a little bit more information about what's going on at the salon, when we're reopening, how we're going to reopen. There's no specific times or anything like that, but we know a little bit more, but not specifics. So, hi Abby, hi Joe. I can see people joining now. That's great. Hi Maureen. So I'm just going to say hello. Say hello, please, if you're there. I can see people joining. That's great. Hi Glenn. Hi Shane. I've got a bad back, so if I twinge occasionally, it must be because I'm not doing hairdressing that I've got a bad back. Well, hi, good that you're listening. So I'm just doing this video to just, I'm going to kind of question and answer. So if you have any questions, please put them on there. Say hello. Hi, Deb. Yeah, any questions at all regarding hairdressing, regarding the salon, anything you have, I will do my best to follow them and get the answers to you on this video. If I miss anything, I apologize now, but I'll do my best. I've not really done it before. My family are all just walking out the door now, so bye. See you later. They're going for a walk. But I also want to share the video on our website and on emails as well, because not everybody's on Facebook. So yeah, any questions? I have had a few already, so thank you for your questions. But first of all, I'll give you a bit of an update of where we're up to. Everybody's doing really well. So the team are doing good. They're, we chat every week on Zoom, and everybody seems pretty good. Emma, as you know, is having a baby, so she's getting closer to that, which if I remember rightly, I know she was going off in July, but I can't remember the exact date of when baby's due. Maybe if Emma jumps on, she could say. But Danny's asked me to just share something as well with everybody, and I want to do it sensitively, but it's so that she doesn't have loads of questions when she goes back. But Danny has been through quite a difficult time during the coronavirus. The first thing was she lost a baby quite early on. But she wanted me to share that with you because she didn't want to be talking about it when we get back to work and things like that. So she wanted me to share that with you. But also, her dad got coronavirus and he was in intensive care. So he's now getting better and recovering, but it was really touch and go. So if you're a praying person, pray for Danny and her family and Dad Rick. But yeah, send her some good wishes. But she wanted me to tell you that because she didn't want to chat loads and stuff like that at the when we got back into the salon. But yeah, other than that, everybody's doing great. We're doing lots of training stuff. Actually, we're looking at Kerastraight training. Everybody's been doing Kerastraight training. They've been doing there's the Barbicide training, which is to do with how to come back in a kind of healthy way, health and safety way. So it's like what we need to do with all that kind of thing. So that's good. Hi, Deb. Did I say Deb? I think I already said that. It's cool. Awesome that everybody's watching. It's really good. Amazing. So when are we reopening is one of the biggest questions that we've had. We don't know definite, but we do know that the government have said the 4th of July is when hairdressers will begin to open, but there hasn't been a specific time at all. But we do know it's from that date. So we're not going to do anything until we know that the actual date. Now we might prepare to phone people as soon as we do know the date, but until then there's not much we can do. We've got our list ready, so we've got the order. So how are we doing the order? We're doing the order in the sense of doing it as fairly as we can. So those who missed out and they've been the longest without haircut and stuff like that, they'll be contacted first. Then the people pretty much at the same time that already had appointments, maybe that are due when we go back and they're already booked in, they'll be phoned. And then after that, it'll be a descending order of fairness, really, to get people in. We are looking to recruit. Somebody, you might have noticed that. So we need a couple of stylists because Emma's going off and I think we're going to be busy. So being busy means we need a couple of stylists. So if you really could share that post, and lots of people have been, so thank you so much for that. In fact, just on that, sharing Facebook and staying in touch and your comments and that, been really amazing. Really, really like it. Thank you. And we've had lots of feedback off emails as well that people might not know about, and that's been really good and positive as well. We are preparing for reopening. So again, we're in the National Hairdressers Federation, so there's lots of help officially from the National Hairdressers Federation. So we follow all the guidelines that are from the government. But as it is now, they tell you this is what we suspect you'll need, but there'll be more to come to help us. So yeah, so masks and things, nobody knows the absolute what that is down to. We suspect that we'll need masks and our clients will need masks. We know there'll be social distancing within the salon, so we've been working on how we can keep people 2 meters apart within the salon, which means that we'll have to have an in-out system where people wait outside and then let somebody in, somebody go out, even possibly go out the back door, but I'll have to just check that when we get to that point. But there has to be that kind of thing. In terms of what have I got down? PPE. In terms of, man, your mind goes blank. If you have any questions, please just type them in. So distancing. Oh, that was it. Direct. They talk about doing contactless, which is no problem. We have contactless if you use your contactless card or your watch or phone or anything like that. That's great. But we're also looking down the way of maybe can we do direct debits, that kind of thing as well. So you, I don't know, pay as you go. So we're looking at that kind of thing, packages, maybe membership type thing. So just look out for those. But that's to kind of help the congregation at the reception area and paying and waiting and all that kind of thing. So we think that it'll make it a lot better. We are doing something very exciting, which is scaring me now, but it'll be exciting. Is we're actually refitting the salon. So we're going to have new chairs, new styling units. We're actually going into the basement, so we're going to have 5 styling units and a couple of backwashes downstairs in the basement as well, all ventilated, all done, kitted out, really nice. That's in the process, and me and Susan are panicking because it's got to get done before we open. So yeah, that was we thought we might as well do that because we want to be busier, obviously, and we're going to come back stronger, but we also need to space out a little bit more, so we should be able to do it a lot better. We're looking at shift patterns for the team and talking about that with the team, about who can come in when, so there's as minimal people as possible in at the salon. So that's good. So yeah, we're just getting ready. Ventilation's being improved. We're even looking at a kind of an air purifier which kills virus thing for each floor. So loads of different things like that. And yeah, there'll just be general cleaning, proper cleaning after each person. Everything has got to be done straight away. So yeah, we're on it. As soon as I know and defined it, I've got a whole list ready to get printed in a poster. And as soon as I know the definite what the government are telling us to do, I'll be able to put that in place. But we've done a risk assessment and we've worked out, because the government have kind of given a risk assessment idea. So we've done a risk assessment, and then from there we'll put out what we need to do when it's down. Okay. Another questions that came, somebody asked about split ends, which I thought, okay, that's a cool one. Rather than doing a haircut, so I did a little video that'll help with that. So that's great. And then the other question that we had was about, what was it? Products. Yeah, products. So it's funny, isn't it, when you keep talking like this, my brain's just going, what the heck? Don't know where to look. Don't know where my camera is. I'm on my laptop. Anyway, never mind. Yeah, products. If you need any products, we have got limited stock, but now everything's starting to open now, so I can begin to order product in. So if there's any product you need, just direct message me, tell me what you need, and I can, if you're local, I can deliver it. Otherwise, there'll be a charge for postage. Just let me know, and we can do that. So yeah, there may be some things that you have to wait a little bit because we have to order it, or there may be stuff whereby I can just bring it round. And we've done that a few times already. I think one of the ladies wanted some shampoo for the dog because Paul Mitchell Pet. So I think Jane wanted that, so that's great. So we'll get that to her, but it'll be a bit of a delay because I don't have Paul Mitchell's Pet shampoo, but I need some now. Now I've got a dog, so that's good. So yeah, so we just feel really positive. We're positive about coming back. We've been doing actually some mindset training with the team as well. So everybody's really up for a change, and hairdressing is kind of it's everybody who's in the hairdressing industry. And we've been doing lots of training behind the scenes and with product companies and different things like that. They're all kind of saying it's a really defining moment for hairdressers, you know, and to go back stronger, you need to look at everything. So that's what we're doing. We're looking at our core values, looking at what we deliver for you, how we get better in improving our skills. So everything has been about education and bringing the level up of the salon and your experience. So we really, we've got lots of lights and things going up now. So the really looking forward to getting back into it, but really improving everything. The mindset stuff's been amazing. I don't know other people that if you do that kind of mind stuff where you're thinking positively and getting rid of all the negative thinking, wow, it's amazing. I know the girls have really enjoyed it, and it's been really interesting in the team meetings just to see a different mindset of going back. So yeah, we're excited. We're looking forward to it. We can't wait to be back. I don't know if anybody else. Is everybody back in work? Is anybody not in work? Can anybody answer that question? Like, are you working? You know, or do you not work? Or what's it been like in COVID, in coronavirus time? I think as being a hairdresser, you feel like you're the only one, or there's not that many, you know, kind of, what's the word? There's not that many that are kind of, you feel like everybody else is going to work and you're the only one that's not. But I guess it's not. There must be loads of people who are not going to work. I know we've got all the NHS and key workers, they're all going to work, but a lot of businesses are getting back to normal, whereas hairdressers will have to wait. In Scotland, we've got some Scottish friends and they can't go back they've been told a date, which is the 11th of August. I so hope that doesn't happen. How's your roots doing? How's your hair doing? I know, and you know, on that, please don't worry. If you've done your hair, you've cut your fringe, whatever you've needed to do, it's fine when you come back. We'll not be offended by it. We would prefer it if people wait, only because we know the difference that it makes to somebody's hair when you have to colour it again and get it to where it needs to be. But it's not a problem if you can't. That's my bit covered, really, what I wanted to share. So if anybody's got any other questions, you can pop them on there now. But look after your hair condition-wise, that's what I'd say. So condition it, leave heat off it if you can. If you're not working and you don't do anything, don't touch it and see what it does naturally. If you've got roots, I'd definitely recommend the spray-on type colour rather than trying to find something. I know there's all kinds of things out there now with regards to, you know, put your name in here, put your colour in here, we'll give you the right colour and all that kind of stuff. It's not what we would do. We honestly, I've looked into everything to try and help somewhere of doing your colours, but professionally, the product manufacturers don't want you to do that. The insurance companies don't want you to do that. So we've just said, we just can't. And I know it doesn't help. I kind of can get that. But where you can, if you can just try and stick with it. If you need fringe trim advice, you know, just grab hold of your fringe, cut lower down than you think, you know, cut less off. That kind of thing would be my thing. Don't go like that with your scissors, go like that with your scissors. And that's the best advice I can give you in regards to cutting. For the guys, though, I mean, Susan's cut my hair. She's done a pretty good job, to be honest. I'm looking at it now thinking that's not bad at all. I can recommend just getting the number 8. That's the number 8 on the top. That the front, she just leaves that out, and then we go 6, 4, 3, 2. And if you do it gradually like that for short haircuts for your fellas or for you, then that's good. do that. Try it. It'll kind of work. Trimming around the ears is always tricky and a little bit scary, but just do less is more. That's the key to that. But conditioning, right? So condition your hair. The best thing you can do about conditioning, right? There's only 4 types of conditioners. It's really that simple. 4 types of conditioners. There is a surface conditioner. In other words, it just closes all the cuticle down and smooths it and makes it feel smooth and shiny. There's one that puts moisture in, which does what it says on the tin, moisturizes and stuff like that. And then the other one is protein, where you put in like keratin, because your hair's made of keratin, which is a protein, which makes it stronger. And then the 4th one is Olaplex, which is the one that fixes the disulfide bonds. Now that's quite unique. There is copies and rip-offs of it, but Olaplex is the first one ever to, if you imagine a ladder with rungs in the ladder, well then rungs are called disulfide bonds in your hair, and they break from all kinds of things, just drying with a hairdryer, just brushing, all kinds of things, chemicals. If you remember in perming, you were supposed to break all the disulfide bonds and then fix them curled, and you fix them. The Olaplex will totally repair the disulfide bonds, and it's something good to keep doing it because they always break, and then it keeps it stronger on the inside. So you've got the disulfide bonds to keep the structure inside, which is fixed by Olaplex, moisture, protein, or surface conditioner. There is nothing else. It doesn't matter all the stuff of everything that everybody goes on about on all the adverts. They're the 4 things they're trying to fix. So if you really want to look after your hair, if you think it feels dry, it needs moisture. If it's blonder hair and thinner hair and it needs strength, it needs protein. Some hair needs moisture and protein. They all need Olaplex, and they all feel good if you put on a smoothing conditioner to make it feel good. So you might use a protein conditioner, for instance, and it won't feel soft. And you think, oh, it's not done anything. No, it's done exactly what it's wanted to do, which is to strengthen your hair with the protein. But then it needs a finishing conditioner, to smooth the cuticle down so that it feels nice. So you can't always go off feeling your hair unless you do the full routine of it. So moisture, protein, smoothing, Olaplex. That is our bonds inside the disulfide bond fix. That's all there is. So all the marketing around it just does those 4 things. So your hair, to diagnose your own hair, just have a feel of it, have a look at it. What's it feel like? Is it feeling dry? Our ultimate treatment, so the Joico treatment that we do, that covers every single one apart from the Olaplex. So if you were to come to the salon and have like the best conditioning thing you can have for your head, where you're fixing all those things, it would be something like the Joico Ultimate Treatment plus Olaplex. So that would cover everything. The Kerastraight one is fantastic. That's the Intense Boost one. Is we choose your hair, we look at your hair, we say, does it need moisture, does it need protein? We choose which one, we heat that into the hair. That'll fantastic. We'll rinse that off, it'll feel amazing, and then we'll put a finishing conditioner on from the Kerastraight range to make that feel better as well. So there's differences of condition, and it's really important in hairdressing that your hair is a really good place, is in a good place to be. So in these times, try and keep off the straighteners if you can. Try and keep off the hairdryer. Obviously, I've seen loads of social media where people are like glamming up for once because they haven't done for ages. I think, yay, that's a really good idea. So for those guys, do it. Use heat protector though. Heat protector like 10-in-1, Lavally 10-in-1, or it used to be heat seal, but it's not now. On products, we are looking at, because we've been looking at our values and what we're about, we have come to a conclusion, me and Sue have, and with the team as well, that we're going to change product companies. Now, don't panic. Don't panic. What I mean by that is we're looking for a distributor who matches our values, which is an independent manufacturer, which is a distributor, should I say, is going for independent companies as well that have a good ethos about the environment, that looking after their people, looking after the communities. So we've found one, and we're going to use some of their product range. It's a product range called Euphoria. We're going to bring that in, so you'll be hearing a bit about that. I'm really excited about it to do something different. We're still going to keep Paul Mitchell because I love Paul Mitchell. Eventually, don't panic about this. You can panic with the stylist and so. Eventually, down the line, we'll be looking at a different color, range too from the same distributor. And I'm really excited about it. We'll be on a web call with the founder of this color, who created this color, and from Europe, Italy actually, and they founded it, and it's all about sustainability, vegan, friendly to obviously no testing on animals and all that kind of stuff. And we just want to put that all the way through the salon. So we just feel like we want to work with people that have the same values as us. And things have changed with other companies, so we're looking to change those. So there's lots of things happening, and we're excited to go back. And we do really, really feel like we're going to go back stronger. So yeah, we are. So we're going to come back stronger, and I hope and you know what? On that, I'd really love feedback. If you could say what we do well, where you think we need to improve, maybe not publicly. That would be nice. Like direct message me. And just tell us where you think we could do better, and stuff like that. When we do go back, there is going to be less appointments available because of time. What they're saying is one person has to be with one person all the time, which is a good thing, I think, because that means that person could do a full-on consultation, can look after you all the way through from finish to end. And I think that will up the level of service that we have to you. Hi Karen, yeah, thanks. I will send love to Danny and the family. I'll do that. Hi Louise, thanks for joining. And yeah, so as soon as we do know more about that, we'll be able to let you know. But it will mean that if you're in for a colour, one person will be with you all that time. We can't even have people shampooing it. They don't want to potentially cross-contaminate with another person. So that's one of the things that will be in place. We are thinking, oh, I didn't realise all these comments. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh man, you've been answering and I didn't see that I had to scroll down. See, novice. Schoolboy error. Okay. Yeah, Deborah, garden looks good. Let me go through this actually. This will be fun. Yeah, hi Pauline. All right, let's go back a bit. Just 1 second. Yes, good question, Tracy. That is totally what I've been working on. We're going to, Tracy said, what happens to those that are clinically vulnerable or maybe, who are older? I've been thinking about that. We will set a specific time slot for people that are vulnerable in to do with COVID-19. So that is something that we'll do. We'll set, this is a time for people that are over 70 or whatever the criteria is, if you're vulnerable health-wise. Maybe even if you're an NHS worker and you're working in the NHS, we might do that. We need to protect the team as well. What I mean by that is we're going to have shift patterns where we don't cross, or where we cross, one's not in. So if something does happen, it's only one team that's affected, if that makes any sense. So we're looking at that as well, but that's definitely what we're putting in place is vulnerable people. Yeah, thoughts. Thank you, Shane, for the thoughts to Danny. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Melissa. Thanks, Louise. Yeah, share that to Danny. She'll probably be listening. She'll see it after anyway. Karen Shaw, will we have to wait downstairs with others as normal? Right, well, in terms of waiting, we've got to limit it to next to nothing. So we will be asking people to not bring loads of family. We just have to watch that. There won't be any waiting, basically. That's the best way to put it. It'll be an in and out system. If it's raining, we're going to have to get some brollies ready and have brollies. But it might be waiting in your car until we call you in. Simple things like that. But there'll definitely be no waiting in the salon unless because we're going to be split over 3 floors now. If you missed that at the beginning, that's exciting. We're having the basement all done into a salon as well, all ventilated, fresh air ventilation. all kitted out, 2 backwashes, hopefully 5 styling units, and it's going to be different. Oh, we're getting massage backwash chairs. That'll be great. I need that now. My back's killing. So that's great. So yeah, we may be able to have waiting people if you're upstairs and there's a person waiting upstairs, you know, one on each floor kind of thing. But we have to keep social distancing. There'll be tape on the floor to mark out where we're going to be going. So thanks for that question. That's a really good question. Hi, Jane. Hi, Kerry. I'm going to say hi, Kerry Oliver. Hi, Kerry. Darren, can you both advise on how to either cut or something to even my hair to make some of the bulk? Well, what do you mean by that? Thinning scissors, texturizing scissors are the best way to get rid of bulk. So you know scissors that have got teeth in them, you'd have to buy some from eBay or something like that. But yeah, get them in the hair and do that. Hi, Kenny. Yeah, that helps. If you've got short hair, so Shane that's asking got short hair, if you get the texturizing scissors and just don't grab hold of it and just do that. Grab hold of it in your fingers and cut it on the ends thinner, so it'll take some of the bulk out. But with texturizing scissors, not with straight scissors, otherwise you'll end up with lines big time. Hi, Kenny. Kenny, I was just going through a haircut before about number 8 all over. Susan did mine. She did like a number 2, number 8. With your 2, 4, 6, 8, and it works. If you leave the front out as well, that's that's another. Hi, Janie. Thanks, Karen. I'm looking forward to it too. Can't wait to see you all. Yeah, Jane, we're missing everybody. Everybody's missing everybody, and people are desperate to get back to work. Hi, Pauline. Hope to see you soon too. So, Jenny, you're working 2 days. It's rubbish when the weather's like this. This is what bugs me. Karen, you're not in work yet. Clinically vulnerable. Yeah. NHS keyword, completely new way of working. Same. So hairdressing is going to be completely different. In fact, I'm thinking of calling it the new way, because it's just going to be, and it's going to be different forever. So we're really excited about it, because I think we can deliver better experience actually for you. That's what we're excited about. Yeah, Abby, there's still loads not working at all. Yeah, Deb. Not in work down until further notice. The garden looks better than ever, though. Yeah. I've not touched our garden, but everywhere else looks all right. Hi, Sylvia. Can you do your own Olaplex? That's a good question. What you would do is you can't do the salon Olaplex, but you can use the Olaplex products. So there's a few different ones. I'll put a bit of info on. But if you want, they do a shampoo, conditioner, and then they do a leave-in one of Olaplex, and I can get that for you if you need that. Just let me know in the messages as well. Are the sprays for roots okay? Definitely. Janie, definitely. In fact, that to me, that is our best advice to anybody with colour. Don't try and do semi-permanent colours, because they tend not to be semi-permanent. Try not to do permanent. I understand if you do, don't worry. You know, we're fine with it. Just we don't recommend it. But yeah, definitely spray on. The L'Oreal one seems to be okay, but there's also one I've been recommended, but you might find it hard to get hold of now. It's called Colour Wow. I just know the brand, and I know the people that are behind it. That Colour Wow is a good one. The L'Oreal, I don't really like L'Oreal. I don't like their ethics. I don't like what they're about, but that one works. Their L'Oreal one works. Hi, Jane. Had a go at Wayne's. So Abby's had a go at her husband's hair, Wayne's hair, and it did not go well. Sorry, Wayne. Karen took our advice and Ian looks great. Nice one. Abby, just do number 8 and go downwards. That's all I recommend. Abby's a beauty therapist, so that's why she said, why am I... Hi, Louise. Come on. Ask some questions in here, Louise. Is it best for my hair to let it dry naturally? Very curly. I struggle to detangle after a few days. I'll blow dry and straighten it and be able to move. That's a good question, Joe. I mean, your hair looks fantastic when it's curly, doesn't it? And it always looks really nice when you do it, let it dry naturally. But then you're going to have to do something at some point, because as you sleep on it, it'll proper tangle up. I think you could probably do a bit of both. So if you left it to go curly, and then maybe the day after or a couple of days after that, brush it through and smooth it through, maybe do it that way. But both options are good. Both options are good. Yeah, Louise, not physically going to work, but working hard on new skills. That's what we're all doing, which is really good. This is new skills. Great, thanks, Louise. Hi, Susan. That's my wife there. She joined it by accident before. She just sat right here next to me. Thank you, Sylvia. It gives me absolute confidence in your ethos. Thank you. That's really nice. That is honestly, that is exactly what we're looking at. We're literally looking at our values in terms of what we believe, what we believe. So we believe in professional products, a professional manner, professional way of doing everything. And what do I mean by professional? Doing it at the absolute best practice you can do it. So whether that's from a shampoo to a cut, whether that's cleaning a chair, or whatever, that's what we believe in, and that's what we've been able to, with the team, really look at in this time. So yeah, thank you for that. And that's what, when it comes to the COVID, we are on it left, right, and centre. We're just waiting for the absolute rules to be told us. This is great. I'm really enjoying this now. This is fun. Hi, Lisa. So good question, Louise. Are children still okay to come? This is one of the biggest questions that we've kind of had. And the way I'm looking at it, if I'm honest with you, is yes. With in terms of, how can I put it? With you, Louise, they would have to come, obviously. But we're thinking about putting a family thing together so that only those that are in this family membership, almost, their children can come and their children can pay discounted prices. Does that make sense? But yes, the answer is yes. In a simple way, the answer is yes. But I'm working on better ways of doing it, and I'll let you know more about that going up forward. So do not worry about doing children. But there will be hairdressers that are not doing children. I can tell you that for nothing. Loves and hugs to you as well, Tracy. Hi, Lisa. So I think I've gone through all the questions there. If there's any more, that'd be great. I could answer them. But that's been quite a while, hasn't it? I've really enjoyed that. 31 minutes. Okay, nice. Fabulous. Anything that I've missed? Let me quickly check. No. We're working on our website, so there's more. I tell you what, there is one other thing. I'm going. No, I've done that. Oh, new comments. Cool. Just 1 second. Hi, Jane. Great. I'm glad you're happy, Louise. Please tell Kim I can't wait to see her. She's going to watch this in a second, so you'll be able to comment on it after. I'm sure. But yeah, another thing that we're looking to do is we just in case you missed this at the beginning, we've been working on the list of getting people in as fairly as we can. That's the best way I can say it. Hi, Jane. Yeah, we'll be able to do a special bank with seniors who are undertaking exams. Yeah, look out on. I tell you what, if we haven't got your email address and you're not getting emails off us, we need your email address. So one of the things that I'm doing is I'm going to put out a form that I'd like everybody to fill in, even though the form will say on it, come onto our priority list. And I've told you already, you're on the priority list, and that is true, you are on the priority list. But it'd be really useful from my side to get this form filled in, so that I've got everybody's accurate details, just in case there's something not quite right. So don't worry if you don't fill it in, but this form that I'll send out through Facebook and by email, you can fill it in. Don't worry that you miss it, because you're already on the list. I'm waffling a bit now. I'm losing my brain's not working properly, but there'll be a form coming out for a list. Yeah, I'll give Kim your love too, Jane. Hi, Claire. Yeah, thank you, Maureen. We'll stay safe and see you soon. You too as well. Hi, Carol. Hope you're all doing good. So if you just any questions, just ask away. When we get back and we know the date, we're going to send out a consultation form, which will have like your consultation but written down, and then we're going to have to give everybody a COVID-19 form, which means it'll say certain things. You have to answer certain questions. We're even probably going to have a temperature thing as you come in, because we have to keep the salon absolutely safe. So be aware that please let us know if you've been poorly and things like that. I'm sure you will anyway. I know you'll do that. But we'll be doing temperature things as people come in. We'll be doing the COVID-19 questionnaire before we come in. So, sorry, it's hard to read and talk at the same time. Thanks, Abby. Thanks for the encouragement. Yeah. Okay, will do. So yeah, the list, please put your name down. Don't worry if you don't, you are on the list, but I would just ask that you would do, so that we can call you easily and we've got no problems with funny emails. Please subscribe to our email list if you're not already. Go to the website for that. I can't see any other questions. No. Look out for the packages. Look out for what I mean by the packages. We're looking to do membership, so we're trying to cut down the time spent paying, because obviously that's a problem. You know what it's like in the shop. People can congregate there. So when we do the memberships and things like that, it's about paying for direct debit kind of way. They'll come out a bit slow. They're not going to come out tomorrow, but if you've seen email, have a good read about it and see if it works for you to do that. It'll just help in that scenario. Yeah, I think that's it. And teenagers, we're going to be a teenager package type. That's another thing that you need to all know about. I meant to write it down, and I did. I wrote some stuff down, but not enough. But in terms of all the discounts that we've had before, we're taking them all off. Right now, don't panic. If you've got a rewards card that still needs stamping, we will honour that till the end. But we are totally changing the way we do everything. We're going to go down a more of a, not for everything, but like there'll be a membership and packages that will give you the discounts or the vouchers or whatever, rather than it being a card stamp and things like that. Sort of like collecting points. We're thinking about doing a colour club where you collect points and things like that. So look out for that, and that's the way we're going to go. Please still share all our posts and everything like that. That is just phenomenal. Getting more reach in this time than ever. Mind you, I've probably been able to look at it more this time, I suppose. Yeah. Louise, say no to Louise. I'm only joking, but no, I'm not really. Thanks, Sylvia. Yeah, that's the way we're going to go. So there'll be packages for teenagers, or I'm thinking of doing a family kind of bundle that includes your children, and that's what I was kind of saying to Louise before about the children. We can't really afford now going forward to do certain services. So services are going to change, because before you could put a person in between a colour, you could do this for such a, but timing is becoming really, otherwise there's just not going to be enough income for anybody. So just bear that in mind, that things are going to be different, but I think better. That's what I think. I believe it'll be better for you, and I think it'll be better for us. We want to, like I said to you, if you missed it at the beginning, we're just looking at education all the way through. And the biggest one has been mindset. We've never done that before in my business, and I can't believe it. It's actually something I'm really passionate about. We've never talked about mindset and thinking well and thinking positively, and that's huge. That's what keeps you going, isn't it? So you might hear about more. So I'm thinking about, what about this for an idea? Just a thought. I'll put this out there as an idea, like mindfulness colouring books instead of okay and trashy. You tell me what you think. More like, we're thinking more creating a you time rather than it being like, oh, still got to do stuff on the phone, still got to do this. So we're thinking about cutting out Wi-Fi just to like make it more about, this is a place of just chill, that kind of thing. So we're looking at that. Let's see if there's comments. Hi, Jane. I've answered your question. Thank you. Hi, Catherine. Well-being, exactly. That's exactly what we're going towards. We're going towards a more of a well-being salon. So the products we use, the companies that we're going towards, that is exactly what we're aiming for. Yeah. And I'm excited about that. So improving the skill. Here's another one. We did a brilliant webinar the other week. Most of the team were on it. This guy, I can't pronounce his name. Louise, help me out. I've forgotten his name. It's just go Gianni, something like that. Gianni something or other. Really nice guy. Top hairdresser. Done everything. You know, family business, salon business to absolutely like fashion top. Now he's back in the salon. Great guy. And he spoke about the worth of a hairdresser and the value. So we're going to be about well-being and value. We've always valued our clients, and we've always been like that. But when you're now going to hear about how we value each other more within the salon. So that's what our business is going to be about. It's going to be about well-being, value for you as a client, value to you as a person, and valuing all the team as well. So the things like the conditioning treatments, conditioning treatments, there'll be like a place to relax and a place to kind of just be yourself, rather than this kind of, I've still got my phone with me, we're going to try and shut all that off and it be more of an oasis-y type place. If you've just joined us, we're getting all refit, so we're going to have massage, back wash for your shoulders as you lie there. They'll be good. So I'm getting, hi Nina. Yeah, a total chill zone, mindfulness music. Help us out with the music. The music is the hardest thing in the world to do. But that's what we're going to aim for. My aim is growing fast, but manageable. I think I'll be keeping it long, but later start as soon as you're open. Some great idea, these videos on info. You're welcome, Emma. Thank you for your input as well. Really enjoyed it. Thank you, Kim. Kim's on. Gianni Scumacci. This is what I was trying to say. So he's talking about going forward, right? We've had all this period of social media and colour and these fancy colours, and they're all fantastic. They're brilliant, you know, balayage and all that kind of, but he believes the future is actually cutting. And I think he's right too. In other words, we're going to go back to the cut being the very thing, the precision thing, the thing that makes everything. Hi, Sam. Sorry, yes, I need help. Yeah, I like that idea. We can cover it. We can cover mirrors with something. Yeah, I can kind of understand that, Sylvia. I know exactly what you're saying. It's a bit awkward, this, looking at myself in this camera and going, wonky eyes. So here we go. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Now you're joining in, you're confusing me. So, lots of comments. Yeah, I've just got to follow the comments, sorry. Yeah, so this is where we're at, and this is like what we're looking at in terms of, so just so that you know, our business and you being part of that, our business is about well-being, and we're also about empowering people to do their hair at home. That's been the major thing. Now, we might have gone off track on that a little bit, but we want to be able to teach you how to style your hair at home. That's our big thing, and that's always been something we've been really passionate about, but maybe we've gone off the ball a little bit in the last couple of years. Hi, Lynn. I've said that. Hi, Sam. I've been told what to do by the side of me, and I've already done it. But yeah, so we've always been about that, like making sure your hair was really good, making sure you looked really good, that you had a good experience within the salon. But we also wanted to help you to teach you how to do your hair at home. That has always been a goal and an aim, and that's something that we're about. But now we're going to go down this well-being and sort of a mindfulness place of just more of a place of relaxation and a chill out place. So music, lighting, all that kind of thing will change things around a little bit. And for a place to chat and a place to hear Kim singing as well, as I think I saw Jane say. Please don't touch my computer. So, yeah. Cool. I'll have to stay away from other people's conversations. Yeah, so teaching how to do your hair at home, but also looking after your hair at home in terms of conditioning and things like that. But we're really believing now going forward that the cutting is going to be really key. So we are going to up the level of the cutting that we're doing for people. So that's educating ourselves and then bringing that to the salon. And plus all the colouring as well. We're not taking anything away, but we're just saying, oh, you know what? We believe cutting is going to be the future as well. It's going to do a full circle thing. When I started hairdressing, it was all about the cut. That's all you did. I mean, we were just coming out of perming. You just started to blow dry perms out and things like that. But it was about getting that cut absolutely right. And I believe that it's coming full circle again, away from the social media of having this totally about colour you know, colour's brilliant and it's all fantastic and all that's still going to be brilliant, but the cutting being the key and the future of what we're going to be doing. So with that precision cutting and well-being and you looking after your hair at home, it's actually going to then be about a bespoke consultation and designing for you. So we're looking at how we can help in the consultation regarding your face shape and studying and getting the right cut for that. Also to do with colour, we do training on colour choices for skin tone, eye colour, all that, and we're going to really up our game on that bit. So when we come back to the salon, we will be more about you as an individual, as a very valued individual, so that everybody's a completely high value. In fact, you know, and that's what we believe. I mean, so yeah, we're excited about that. And just so that you know, we're a business that has always been about helping other people. So you may or may not know, but me and Sue run a mission organisation at the same time as running the business. So, and that mission organisation is about transforming people's lives by empowering them. So it might be in a place where there's no water, we build a well, but then we teach them what to do with the water in the well, so that, and then look after the well, so that they're empowered to look after things. And it's, so we saw that in that mission bit. We saw this bit in the hairdressing mission to kind of like look after you and it holistically, if you like, in the salon, but while you're at home. And then also, you know, we run a kids club as well in our local community. So we look to empower young kids and young people to live well, and that's what it is. So it's all about our whole lives, and this whole business is about helping people to live well. And in the hairdressing bit, it's helping people to live well with their hair. So, and we've been able to look at this time, it's been brilliant because we've been able to look at all this and go, you know what, this is what we're about. So our whole team, that's the whole ethos is going to be about that. And we've been talking with the team, and they're all like, you know, really buzzy about it and excited to get back and change things. Okay. I don't know what Kim's laughing at, but okay, thank you, Lynn. I've always felt highly valued in your salon. Yeah, honestly, I mean, it's one of my personal core values, and I know it has been in the salon for years, is that everybody is valued extremely high, but every person, not one person at all. So yeah, I'm glad you appreciate that. I think yeah, it is exciting, Janie. It is exciting times, interesting times, and for hairdressing, it's like I said before, it's all, I heard a statement, actually it's from that Gianni, he said, we need to reset or regret. So we decided at the beginning of COVID that we were resetting, and that's what we're going to be doing. But please give us feedback, you know, what I'm going to value is your feedback telling us what we can do better. That's the key. We want to be, I mean, yeah, is a good one. I've never done this before. It's not something I've wanted to do, but I actually want to enter awards now. So I thought, okay, where do I start? You start small, don't you? And I go, I'll speak to college and see what the girls, because you know we've got Lauren and Nicole who are first year apprentices. Well, so I phoned up the college to say, oh yeah, you know, we'd like to enter an award for the girls. And they went, oh, well, Nicole, she's one of the top 3 in the apprenticeship in the year, so she'll be put in for an award. So we've already potentially got an award-winning apprentice, and I'm excited about that. And we want to enter other competitions as well around customer service, well-being, and stuff like that. But I do need help. I don't know everything, so let us know. And you can email me anytime. If you email me at info@darrenmichael.co.uk with any feedback, that is what we're going to value. So we want to make it better and better for you. And we've got that time to do that. So if you could do that for us, that would be great. I need a drink and a cup of tea. Yeah, I do. So I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for participating. Should we do it again? I weirdly enjoyed that. I've been scared about it. But in the meantime, if you do have any questions, like Helen Williams, thank you, Helen. She asked me the question about split ends, and I thought, oh, I'll do a quick video of that. So I grabbed Amelia and said, do this video with me. And so, yeah, I can do that anytime with anything. I can't do fancy videos. I can't do, you know, there's only 3 of us here. I've got short hair. You know, can't do colouring, but you know, some kind of question about fringes you could do. Anyway, thank you so much. It's been great to be on here with you. Really liked it. Really enjoyed it. Thank you for sharing all the stuff you're doing. Please give us some feedback to do with the salon. Oh, we're having nice fancy chairs, but well, I think the fancy chairs anyway. So me and Sue are going to the salon every night to see the development. Yeah, this is a weird one. I'm gonna leave it on a really bad note. We're actually having a toilet put on the ground floor. Work out where you think that'll be. Take care. All the best. Have a great rest of your day. Bye now.